Hey everyone, thanks for watching my videos. I have another unboxing. Today it's the Redcat Thunder Drift 110 scale electric drift car. This one specifically comes with a 540 22 turn motor, so decent speed, 40 amp brushed ESC, just generic, which I do plan on upgrading this down the line, but right now I'll enjoy it stock and something I'm trying to learn to do. Standard servo, I think it's probably a 10 kg, 15 tops. But here you go, 10 scale. This comes with a 2000 milliamp NIM battery with banana connectors, 7.2 volt. It is four-wheel drive, but what is different about this one is that it's belt drive, so it's supposed to reduce the gear slop that you get out of shaft drive. So I'm new to RC, new to drift RCs, and I want to give a shout out to Jordan. We've got plenty of great chats about drifting, and he definitely got this in my mind, so I decided to pick one of these up, and I did go with this. I do like the body. It kind of looks like a generic newer Camaro, but let's take a look at the rest of the box. Everything is included. This is true ready to run, with the exception of 4 AA batteries for the transmitter, but it's cool because they do give you a charger and they do give you the battery. So I guess they show some additional accessories. I pick up these guys from AliExpress, set for like $4 or $5. Pretty cool. They're just like the hex adapters that go behind, makes it look like you have disc brakes. Tunable suspension. Something I am curious about is what other upgrades they have. I might want to look for metal components to upgrade the steering because of to reduce slop as well, but plastic drift tires. So I'm gonna start getting this thing opened up, and again, thanks for watching. I lost audio, so I'm gonna have to do some voiceover, but I'm basically just cutting the box open, and it did come very nicely packed. It came in a brown carton. I got this from rcplanet.com, and I ordered it from them because they don't charge sales tax for California purchases, which saves us a good chunk of change. Got this for $169.99. So the RC felt loose. It was rolling around in the box. The little twist ties seem to have gotten undone, but what's great is the RC came with that plastic film, and I love it when the bodies come with the plastic protective film to keep it nice. But there are the twist ties that came loose, but everything was secure and nothing broken, which I'm happy about. Just the manual, not too much to go into. Here's the transmitter and accessories box. It does come with a FlySky GT2 transmitter. So Redcat's pretty solid because they use value components to reduce the costs, and they're a nice balance between the bigger brands and the cheaper China RC companies that can be hit or miss. You definitely don't get the quality and service from them as you would Redcat. So Redcat is a nice little in-between. This being a ready to run, it's cool. So here's the charger it comes with, to go with the NIM 7.2 volt battery, banana connector, so keep that in mind. So again, that cool plastic film is there and nice. That little mirror came loose, which is fine. It's just held together by double-sided sticky tape. Not such a bad thing, considering if you have any impacts, nothing's going to break or snap. But my audio is about to come on, so we'll get back to it. I think it is supposed to be like a Camaro, and I thought the box, I thought these were accessories you had to purchase from the box, but apparently it comes with it, so that's actually really cool. Here's the drift tires. We'll get this body off. So I am very pleased so far. That body is really cool. It even has the plastic hard windshield wipers, mirrors, the spoiler wing on the back. Feels pretty good. And here we go. And this is the good stuff. And battery comes with the warning, zip tied on. The battery itself right here. Let's get that pulled out. So it's actually a 2100 milliamp 7.2 nim battery. I think the box and the website says 2000, so you get a little bit more runtime out of it, which is pretty cool. Most of my batteries I actually run on Dean's plug, which are also T-plug. So I actually picked up these adapters banana to Dean's so I can run my lipos on them. So I do recommend these. I think I got them on Amazon for like $5 for these two. I know you can make your own, but this is something I felt was worth it. And then if the stock connectors ever come with this, I typically buy an adapter like this, just so I can use my standard batteries. But to get to what makes this drift car a little bit different or specific to drift is it's actually belt driven. It is 4-wheel drive, belt drive. So that's pretty cool. And again, I don't have much experience with drift, but this is supposed to reduce the gear slop and make the power delivery more smooth. But future upgrades, this is, like the box said, a 540 22 turn brushed motor. And here for drift, there's no issues with brushed motors because the power delivery is consistent. You know from watching my other videos, I often do motor upgrades and I'll go brushless. But some research I did about the drift RCs is that if you go brushless, you do want to run a censored brush system so that you don't have the cogging effect that you would get from a standard or a non-censored brushed motor. So I'll leave this in stock form for a while and practice and try to get good at it before I try to do any major modifications. But I will do some research to see if I can find some steering upgrades, maybe some metal parts to reduce the tolerance and make it more precise. But I'm excited to get this out, and thanks for watching. So there were a couple things I forgot to mention, so sorry to take some more time. You can see these are full metal oil-filled shocks, which is actually a very nice touch. Usually they'll have metal caps but plastic bodies, so that's pretty cool. And they are filled, so that's nice. And you know, they're adjustable for ride height and spring tension. I guess that'd be preload. But you can always, the great thing about oil-filled shocks is you can always adjust it also with different weight oils for preference. But I'm gonna run this thing stock. And another cool thing is this car's supposed to be full ball bearing, so I do see a set of ball bearings right here on the spur gear belt drive, and I believe the wheels should be too. So once I take those out, I think it'll be cool. But I wanted to add again, it's pretty cool that the accessories came on here, meaning the kind of simulated calipers and brake discs. And you know, I think it's a sticker, but it's a nice touch that it's there. And they have molded, like I said, the molded calipers on there. And these are kind of like a nice finished plastic wheel. You know, little gunmetal finish makes it look nice. I do see, and here's the shot of the receiver. They did put a Redcat sticker on it, but essentially it is a Fly Sky receiver, so you should be able to bind that to anything you have. Also, and something to note, that the motor clearance is pretty tight. I guess they got it how they wanted it. So if you do want to increase the motor length, you would have to relocate the receiver. But the cool thing is you can see that there's actually room for a bigger diameter motor, so they did leave that available, which is pretty cool. But again, I think the biggest thing I might try first is I might go to a 550 12 turn or 10 turn, because I do have the spares of those in my box. But I probably won't go brushless till I look into a censored system. But I do like the finish on this. Check that out. Even the little antenna tube is this aluminum metal piece. So it's got nice touches. I think the only thing, like I mentioned, I'm gonna try to look into to improve is the steering, and just to reduce any of this play like you see and get it more precise. So I definitely need to look into what's available.